Hi everyone, this professional high priestess, and I'm here to do your a quick channeled message for the collective. The quick channeled message is they hate the moves that you're making. Some of you guys are doing things, initiating certain actions, even certain belief systems that are angering people right now. Because what's happening is somebody here is losing their narcissistic grip or their access to an individual or losing the sense of power that being in proximity to somebody or having a hold on somebody or having a certain dynamic with somebody was bringing them. And what I'm here to tell you is that your actions are very much well deserved. And there's going to be a lot more of that as time comes through, as time moves on. But I also have what I'm picking up in this channel message for the collective is there's a lot of resentment. You got the Nine of Wands and the World card. Somebody was doing something repetitively, or you have to keep on setting the tone repetitively, or standing your ground repetitively, and it's causing chaos, or it was causing chaos. And because now you have to stand your ground, or you did stand your ground, or you did set your boundary, something is coming to an end here, some type of cycle. And I feel like that had to be initiated, and that's what the Most High was waiting for you to do. Or this is a sign that these are the actions that you need to take in the near future, because something is completely done. And no, it's cliche like, oh, New Year's resolution, but I feel like for some of you guys, this is a situation that may go on into the new year, or may go on into the new year, or this is a situation that's going to end within this year, or you're making a mental note to end it now. And there's something about invoking these like mental notes, or I'm ending this now. They may be doing whatever they want, but this is like the path that I'm taking. And because you're doing that, it's initiating certain frequencies and certain and movements of energy that are then trickling down to create like the perfect like framework or ground or foundation for something to be removed, or something to be brought in, or action to be taken against somebody, or some type of peace to be coming in. That's what I'm seeing here. So there's several ways, like basically to skin this cat, but Seven of Swords. I see that there's been a lot of lies and deception in the situation, and you have to stand your ground. Like it's something that keeps on happening over and over and over and over and over again. And now you're basically in a space where these individuals have to take what you're putting out, because they put out the Seven of Swords. And here it's like a baboon playing with the lion, and the lion's like, hold on, do they not know who I am? And on the other end of that, I feel like somebody had to test your gangster, or test your spirit, or like try to stir up those waters in order for them to see the best of you. And now that you're giving this karmic the best of yourself, there's like some anger here, and there's resentment, and there's I feel also too people wanting to play the victim, or even gain pity off of what they initiated themselves. Right, Knight of Wands. Somebody want a conflict and drama, and you got the Knight of Wands and Queen of Wands, and now the drama is here. Now the drama is here because you stepped up into that hermit energy as a high priest, high priestess, and evolved your thought process, evolved your consciousness, evolved your actions, evolved your palette in regards to the quality of people that you will have, the quality of actions that you take, and in situations, as well as the quality of situations that you will endure. So while one person may deal with something and somebody's like, that's completely gutter, another person may see that as like, oh, that's complex and high class, right? So there's some of that was going on in here too, and that is coming up right now. What messages do we have? They hate the actions that you're taking. I see scenarios here. I see scenarios. Some of you guys are initiating actions against people that you know is going to end them up in having their safety put in jeopardy. Some of you guys are initiating certain actions that are exposing karmics and making them very uncomfortable and putting their finances in like a red. Some of you guys are taking actions with the devil card here against a King of Wands type figure. Right, a King of Wands type figure that's like a tyrant, or very abusive or tyrannical, and very abusive or oppressive, right? And this distorted masculine energy is being handled, and they hate the actions that you're taking, right? I feel like it's some of you guys needed this as confirmation that you're doing the right thing. 10 of Wands. Some of you guys may be stressed or dealing with the Sag. You need to handle this Page of Cups. They hate the moves you're taking. Something with kids being involved here. Something about the molestation of children, or a pregnancy, or somebody having to make decisions about their children's safety, and somebody else may feel some type of way about it, but you're like in a good place, and as long as the kids are safe, that's okay. I feel like those decisions are coming up and being made too. What messages do you have? What messages do you have, please? They hate the moves that they're making, right? They hate the moves they're making. This can be also you having to deal with family telling them, no, I can't help you, I can't give you this, I can't do that for you. What messages do you have? They hate the moves they're making. Some people I sense sympathy spells have been involved in something, or binding, because of the moves that are being made here. Sympathy spells, binding, invisibility spells, forget me spells, so that people can forget to take certain actions or be in a certain frequency. Binding of the solar plexus in the crown to keep people in a specific frequency. Look at you at the Seven of Cups, yeah, and the sun, and that being exposed, and the moon, and the moon. You got the sun, the seven of cups, and the moon. Right, two of swords, something very lethal getting exposed here. I feel like something could have come up where you guys have figured out something, or some veil was lifted, or you did some work to get some mental clarity, and everything fell into place all at once with this two of swords here. And then I feel like with the moon, whatever came out was very explosive, and there was like a lot of darkness here. I feel like also too with they hate the actions that you're taking, whatever moves you're making or lack thereof, or actions that you chose to act in a specific vibration though with this two of swords. It's like somebody decided to like be messy and delusional and shit like that. You're like, oh, okay, I see where this can go. I have two pathways. I can be very dark and vicious towards you and vengeful, or I can like be calculating and strategic. And you chose to be that. That's also what this two of swords is saying, that you can be in two minds. Whereas this person decided to be dual minded, meaning that I like operate like in type of like frequency that I have two sides to me that are one Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type energy, right? Exactly. And I'm picking up here that whatever came out about this person, or whatever you saw in this person, or whatever actions that you're taking, is forcing this person to see that they never had a one up on you, that you always had the upper hand in the situation because of the way that you chose to carry yourself. Because you have this two minds, where this person literally has that two minds. And it's like this person is coming to the realization with the moon that your minds operate in different ways. And this is why the sun card energy is here too. This illumination to their consciousness, like, oh, this is why this is happening. You're choosing to expose somebody, or you're choosing to not conceal something to somebody that can put them in a position that's going to get themselves caught up. Somebody is also being blocked from information here, and they're going crazy because they can't find something. Nothing bothers a sneaky person more, a messy person more, that was trying to keep shit from you. Nothing bothers them more than being kept out the loop. What I'm seeing here is there's a situation where the action that you're taking is keeping somebody out of your business, giving them the wrong information, all that type of stuff, because you've seen what this person does with information, or this person is now on the other end of that. Maybe they were keeping information from you, and you took action. Now they're trying to figure out what your moves are, or what you know about a situation, and that's done for. They hate the moves that you're making. Or somebody is a gossip and they've started a bunch of shit. Or somebody just deserves to be kept out of the loop, or this the most high is dealing with somebody. I see that here too. Somebody who's trying to keep you in the dark, start stuff, or stuff behind the scenes. Now they're out of the loop completely. And you're going to either find out about this, or this is going to come up in a major way. There's a lot of confusion about somebody. I feel like you want to be delusional, disgusting, and you want to act mysterious and conceal shit and be conniving. Okay, I'm going to do that too. And I feel like you're meeting people on their level with this whole strategy though, with that two of swords, with strategy though. I'm not even going to be petty. I'm just going to continue to like hold myself up and watch what you do, and then I'm going to make sure to just put things here and there and there, so that this plot and plan that you have to cause chaos or drama or whatever gets unfolded every step of the way. What messages do you have? They hate the actions that you're taking, right? Some of you guys have buzzed back up a karmic and hit them up, right? Or allow them to swim in this seven of cups that they try to like create for you. All those cups of yours that they clean and pristine and astral waters, and they were trying to create confusion, bring trauma, bring chaos, bring turmoil, and all those different type of things in each of your cups. And all their cups are filled with muck, entities going in and out, different like aquatic type of critters, and they can't stand it. They can't stand the moves that you're taking to return this, or orchestrate shit that gets their astral waters jumping. Yeah, somebody's in a situation where something's being orchestrated around them that they try to do to somebody else and they can't stand it. Maybe that's how people have to learn, right? What's the sun card? I see a level of immaturity. Yeah, exactly, because you're a person of high honor here. But this with the sun card and high honor, I'm picking up here too that they can't take what you're putting out. Is there's an exposure here of somebody who thought that they were of high honor, or there's somebody here who was abusing their power, or abusing their title, or something like that, and they hate the moves that you're taking in regards to putting them in their place, showing them that they're not. Somebody here was trying to like flex or cause some drama for you as a way to make themselves feel like they are of high honor, and it backfired. So they're not in high honor now. Now what they are in is now they're realizing that they're not a person of high honor. They realize that their status now. They realize their status and they can't stand it. And the way that this was invoked is by you just carrying yourself a certain way. People get mad at that. Like when you carry yourself a certain way, and they can't stand it because they feel like it's a reflection of how they carry themselves. Why? I'm over here, you're over here. Why can't you just do your own thing over there? Because somebody was so worried about what you were doing. Now your actions really are hurting them. Or somebody here was trying to stop you from taking certain actions because it would get them caught up, and that's done for. That's full force coming out now. All of it is coming out. What's the seven of cups? You got the great fortune energy right here. Now, but with this great fortune energy that I'm seeing here, it's like there could have been some confusion about resources. Somebody could have been trying to create confusion for you to stop your resources or to take some resources from you, and that's done now. I see something about like they hate the way that you're moving now. One of the things that I'm seeing here is somebody played with a force that is now like kind of running amok in their life financially. It's like I see somebody like struggling with their finances, but they invoke this on their own, and they feel like they can hustle and do this and do that, but God is showing them no, you're going to be in a worse position from when you started because you took a shortcut or try to ride on other people or did ill things to get this finances. Is what I'm seeing here, or somebody try to create some type of confusion around finances. Now you're creating confusion around finances, or they just can't get any at all. That's what I'm seeing here. You could have cut somebody off financially and they completely changed, but you realize that if your behavior is finances, why am I dealing with you? What's the moon? You got the expectation of exposure here, right? With this moon, and this is like, well, they hate the way that you're moving. Is somebody knows that this is coming out, or that you're going to be invoking these forces in the very much near future. And I feel like what this looks like is in regards to why they hate the moves you're making is because somebody knows that in the very much near future they're going to be in this moon energy, right? Secrets coming out, their subconscious mind exposed, and it's like somebody by treating you a certain way, somebody gave you the ticket and like the playbook to expose them, and that's what I'm seeing here. There's anger over that. What's the Two of Swords? And that's what this Two of Swords is also talking about. Message, yeah, things coming out, adjudication, though, karma, right? Official person. Right, by the way somebody engaged with you, or by the way you're handling a situation, you've already showed that you're an official person. Something deep is going to be happening in the near future for a lot of you guys. Where you're going to come to the realization that there is no getting over on you. There is no trying to stop you. There is no playing games with you without playing themselves. And this is the move that somebody hates because somebody wants to make it seem as if they're getting karma for a different reason, right? Somebody wants to make it seem as if they're getting karma or judgment for a different reason other than what they're getting it for. They're getting karma and judgment because of what they've been doing. So they hate that you're acting out in a position where you're sure about yourself, you're sure about the outcome of the situation, you're sure about the role that you played. That really killed them. That didn't give them the foundation that they needed to build more bullshit and fuckery on top of. Right, you just kept on like your energy itself was dismantling the tower or principality they're trying to build around you and suck you into or build off of you. And now that is done. I sense I really somebody here is not really aware of like how much is going to occur in their space. And they hate the fact that you're very comfortable as their world is like crashing and burning with these cannons on the high honor card. What messages do you have, please? What messages do you have? They hate the way you're moving. They hate the way that you're moving. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, because somebody's getting left out in the cold. Three of Wands. They know what's coming. Eight of Swords. Book of Monsters because they were the Five of Swords. That clown. Right. Right. Four of Swords. Some of you guys are giving people the mum's the word. Eight of Pentacles. People can't find jobs or money and things like that now, and they hate the moves that you're making. I see that there's like a period right now of some of you guys may or may not be in this energy. Some of you guys are coming to the realization that this is going to happen. Some of you guys are in this now. For some of you guys, it's already happened. For some of you guys, this is about to come. You need to pull your energy out of like any type of dynamic with these people that can keep you more in drama or chaos or lack or giving to a situation you shouldn't be giving to. For those of you guys who are currently in this situation, know that this is how it had to happen. They hate the moves that you're making now. And don't be like, I have the upper hand here. And I will say have respect for yourself because some of these people are just going to come back because you have and they don't have. Have more respect for yourself. No, you can't just be in my life. No, I can't deal with you anymore. No, we can't talk. No, we're not friends. No, nah. That's how it has to be. And some people are going to hate that, but that's it. Some people are in the period of lack, but they're homeless or they have no money. It's judgment season right now. So a lot of you guys are in that period where you're seeing judgment upon yourself or other people. Right. And that Five of Pentacles and the Three of Wands is saying that a lot of people are going to be in this state and it's up to you to choose. And this is like generational too, ancestral too. They're reaping the karma of their ancestors. They chose to activate it. They're reaping the karma of their federation. They're reaping the karma that was in their DNA that, they chose to activate through their actions and behaviors. You're not in that position. That's not your problem. So somebody's gonna have to go through this on their own. Other people may want to displace their energy or aggression onto you. That's not your business. Some of you guys are becoming more mentally strong in regards to people can't just come and like, oh, you're mad. You want to like start shit with me or put your hands on me or cause problems. That's done for. And people are going to be hating the moves that you're making. You want to try that? Get out. You want to try that? I'm calling the police. You want to try that? I'm going to call my family to deal with you. And that's this Eight of Swords. Somebody's trapped. Yeah, and they want you to come and rescue them with this book of monsters. But this is the same old story. This can be family, friends, coworkers, or whatever. They have to learn this lesson. And this is for some of you guys too. You also need to get out of this. They hate the way that you are because some of you guys got wrapped up in karma and drama, right, with your enemy. Because this person was acting as a silent enemy or an unknown enemy. right? Or being used by one of your other enemies, right? And I see silence here, and people not being taken seriously, and people getting ready to like go deal with this book of monsters that they curated. Somebody's calling you to come clean up their mess now. Now that they created it, it's done. For some of you guys, you're gonna find out your karmic needs you to help them clean up their mess or stop their drama. That's not your business. Because when they were doing what they were doing, they were having fun, they were comfortable. So now they have to deal with it. And this again comes right back down to like these old stories and or just the way that the universe operates in complete balance. You're gonna do this over here. Eventually, this is gonna end up happening, and you're seeing that right now too. And you're just staying in balance. And this is helping you heal, and this is helping you move forward. Whereas these people thought that you were going to be boo-hooing and on your hands and knees, like do this and do that, please, this and that. Don't do this and don't do that. And I feel this way and I feel that way. That's done. You must just do have, please. They hate the way that you are acting. They hate the way that you are moving. They hate the way that you have transformed. They hate the way that you brought in a larger worldview. Yeah, you got misfortune and enemy. Yeah, and you got falseness. Exactly. And woe. Yep. And sorrow. Like I said, they thought that you were going to be in sorrow. Right? They hate the way that you're acting. They were conversating about this person and that person. And oh, my lady, she's sick and da 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 da. And then they're seeing with the letter card, they're getting messages or finding out stuff on social media or finding out that that's not the case or seeing your work and da 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 da. And it's causing problems. Right? And then you have haughtiness, right? And it's causing conflict for some of you guys too with the way that you're acting because people want to react. Why are you reacting to me setting boundaries? Why are you reacting to the karma you're getting? Why are you reacting because I'm not involved? And because I pulled my energy back. Some people are just mad because you pulled your energy back completely and you have nothing to say. Yeah, exactly. And they had to fight with themselves. You were the conversation and the sorrow. Exactly. And another thing that I'm picking up here too, they hate the way that you're moving here is how some people are mad because other people are being notified about what they've been doing and getting pulled into their mess to come and like strategize in terms of how to clean up this and how to clean up that and how to stop this and how to stop that. And people are mad. And other people too, they boasted about being this leader and that leader. I can control this and I can do that and I have power over this and over that. And they can't even handle themselves. And they hate the way that you're acting. And this can be somebody that may have had more than you, been in a different position, even more education and stuff like that. And you have to clean up their mess. And now they're sad. Or you're like just moving on forward and help yourself up to higher standards in a situation. Now they're mad. This is really like you didn't want to be low vibrational and it paid off in the end. You don't want to be a sellout and it paid out in the end. I'm seeing that too on the table with the misfortune and the enemy. It's and frivolity too. Yeah, people sold out for money. They did this and that. You didn't. With the Five of Pentacles, you didn't. Some of you guys even went out without, and now you're getting everything. 10 of Pentacles energy with this fortune. Yeah. Yeah. And they hate the way that you're acting like, oh, humble and stuff like that. People wanted you to be angry and bitter and this and that. And that's not what's happening. That's why you got the falseness with the full card. Because the enemy can't hide it. A lot of your enemies cannot hide that they're suffering, that they're damaged, that they're this or that they're that, but they cause it for themselves. And they hate the way that you're acting happy. And they're false. They're acting false because they don't have peace of mind. They don't have a solution to their problems because they created it. Or they created problems for you and now they're dealing with them. Or they've created an issue for themselves and now what? You got enemy and misfortune here. Yeah, the enemy's having several misfortunes. And one of the biggest misfortunes is how you carry yourself in a situation or how you're not responding in a situation or how you chose to move in a situation or deal with them in a situation. I'm seeing this is very interesting. Ooh. Right. And as time goes on, some people too, you have to bring judgment with the enemy and misfortune. You have to bring judgment. Right. And this is going to bring misfortune for some people, but they deserve it. Right. Yeah. Some people have to suffer on their own. And that's what I'm seeing here, you guys. These are quick messages, but these will really help. We're past that point now. We're at a whole different like stage in the game where you shouldn't even be involved in this. But for some of you guys, that's just how the cookie has to crumble. Some people have to learn like the most basic, and then they can move forward or just realize that. Wow. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.